In this video, I'm going to talk about the new Material Vendor Catalog. The Material Vendor Catalog is a part of the purchasing model and is focused on organization for when purchasing an item from the same vendor but different manufacturers, which may have different prices. This allows the historical information for purchases to be kept cleanly sorted and easy to look back through. The catalog contains both the information about the vendor as well as the material, and tracks information such as vendor item number, purchase price, manufacturer, last purchase date, and any notes you add. This comes into play when entering a new purchase order item. There will be a new button when you select the material that will display various options for showing what you've purchased in the past. This makes it easy to find and doesn't interrupt the flow of entering a purchase order item. Let me show you it in action now. First, to start off, let's take a look at the purchase orders page. Log into OpenPoint Web and use the 3 lines menu button in the top left to navigate over to purchase orders. Once there, we can go ahead and create a new purchase order by clicking on the orange circle. Let's give it a name. And then we will have to choose a warehouse for it to go to. I'll stick with one for this test. Now, pick a vendor from the list by clicking on the Finder. I'm going to go with Border States for this one. And now we can create, and it will show us our overview. From the overview, we want to head on over to the Purchase Order Items menu on the right. In there, we can click the orange circle again to add an item this time. And then we start with Material. Use the picker to search for what you need. I'm looking for a washer, particularly this one right here. So click on that. And now we have this Find Vendor Item button. This is where the catalog comes in. This is a new button that shows a list of all of our typical purchase options for these washers from Border State. We can see the item number, the manufacturer, the unit price, and the last purchase date. Let's go with the Hubble one for this test. And now we can see that it automatically filled in all of the details. We can change things like the price if they have changed or you're getting a batch when they're low, which can happen. The system will also have this price and date as the most recent ones for this item when you update. So if you changed it to, say, 70 cents, it would reflect 70 cents as the last purchase price. But if you don't want that, you can select Auto Update Catalog and turn that off, and it will not update the price or the purchase date. And there we go. That's how the Material Vendor Catalog comes into play when entering a PO item. But we have a couple other things we can show as well. First, let's head over to the Components menu in the 3 lines menu button. Here we have the Material Vendor Catalog itself. In this page, we can see a full list of all materials for all vendors, and clicking on them will give full information and allow editing. We even have the ability to add notes. That way, people will know which ones are preferred to buy or which ones to stay away from or anything else you want to say about them. You could also, let me cancel this, use the 3 lines or 3 dots menu in the top right to delete the item as well. Like with other pages, you can also use the orange button to create a new item as well by filling in all the details like material, vendor code, vendor item number, unit price, and etc. And then, as well, we also have this search function. Clicking the drop-down will open an advanced search that allows you to search for an item using any attribute, and it will bring up a list of all specific items that share whatever attribute you searched for. Like I can say washer here, and it would bring up all washers. We also have 2 more things. The first is over in the Materials section. Head back to Components, and then click on Materials. We can click on any material in here, and then click on Material Vendor Catalog on the right of the screen, and it will show us all available items we have for that material. And one more thing, and over in the Reports section, we have a new report called Material Vendors with Material. Running this script will generate a dump of all the info in the material catalog in an Excel file for easy viewing. Well, there we go. We hope you enjoy working with the material vendor catalog and that it's able to help you.